are at the Joshua Tree Road, Joshua Tree Scenic Backway. And I've been on this road for about 12 miles now. The way you get to it, at least on the side I went, is you go through St. George, head out towards Gunlock, and then you turn left on the old Highway 91. And then a little ways up there, you turn on, you see the sign, Bloomington Caves and Joshua Tree Scenic Backway. And you won't see any Joshua trees for about 10 miles. But now, here we are. We see some, starting to see them pop up, small ones at first, and now a few bigger ones. So there you go. I'm testing out the OM1 for video with the 12 to 100. When I'm really got to pack light, I've got to cut down on the number of cameras I bring with me. And so I'm thinking maybe this one can double duty as the 12 to 100. I love that lens, and maybe it can be my video camera. I've got the DJI Mic Mini, trying that out. It is pretty windy. We'll get the drone up in the air, do some follow with the truck, and we'll see how this video goes. All right, so I'm right here by a big Joshua tree. Came to the end of the road where old Highway 91 connects again. Certainly worth the drive. Take a little extra time and go this route. If you're heading to Vegas anyways, from Salt Lake area, swing through St. George and take a little adventure. Why not? The road's good. Standard SUV, pickup truck, should be fine. Even a car would probably do it just fine, but take at your own risk for sure. Love the drive. Gonna see if I want to go into Mesquite on 91. It looks like there's another road heading south still, and since I'm trying to get to Vegas, maybe that's where I want to go. I'm going to continue on the dirt because I have the time, and so we're going to make it count. Probably going to take me an hour and a half or so, I think. It's 1:20 right now. Would take me 23 minutes on Highway 91 from here to get to Mesquite. And that doesn't sound nearly as much fun as getting out and being on the dirt longer. So let's give that a try. Just crossed the road, Highway 91, heading into Beaver Dam Wash National Conservation Area. They got the desert tortoise sign up there again. So we'll keep our eyes out. I haven't seen any desert tortoises, but maybe we'll get lucky. Great place to come in the winter. Beautiful. Gets cold. I love it when I get a Joshua tree that really pokes up into the horizon. I think I might take a film picture with this. Found a really cool Joshua tree here. I like it. I've got a couple angles that I can work with. So we're going to shoot some film with it. So my settings, I think I'm going to go f/16, 2/50th of a second. We got ISO 400 film. So let's work this tree a little bit. We'll take 2 or 3 frames, maybe, if we like them. So I like the You know, it's daytime, but we're doing black and white, so black and white's good. 50 millimeters. Oh, I love this camera. 50 millimeters is all we got, so let's see. I think I like a little lower angle. Try not to get this plant, get the focus right. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Click. I love that sound. Wind that. Maybe another one. I think I might have to get down lower. All right, can I frame the whole thing? Really, when you're taking a picture, especially something like this, just stop for a second, look around the full outside edge of the frame, and film helps you do that, because if you don't get a look right now and maybe miss it. Man, I love all these Joshua trees. This is fun. I do love a good Joshua tree. I wonder, maybe a black and white close-up of something. Do I think? Maybe. Yeah. Go for it. Okay, we got our 3 frames. I'm at 15 shots on my roll, so probably got around 10 more. Well, let's keep enjoying our drive. What a beautiful place. Take some precautions. Bring some water, bring some food, a way to communicate, coats and jacket, just in case you get stuck. Think, if I got to walk 20 so miles to Mesquite, especially if I'm out here alone, can I do that? Can I call for help? Can I survive till I get there? If I get hurt, if it gets cold, just be prepared. So think first aid, think some emergency supplies, stock up your car, and go out and have fun. Look at this huge wash, or arroyo as we'd call them in New Mexico. Thing's massive. I think the road goes through there here in a bit. You can see these power lines. I imagine these are coming from Hoover Dam through the desert here. Road I came down on. We're coming real close to the Nevada border, and the terrain has changed again. We've got a lot of these. I've heard these called mesquite bushes. I would imagine that's where the name mesquite comes from. We have a lot fewer Joshua trees out, but check out this cool Joshua tree right here. It's like the truffula tree of Joshua trees, so I thought it fitting to make the video transition right here. And I'm loving these little cacti kind of things, and I got some kind of cool light. So what I'm gonna do is go get the 150, the 40 to 150 2.8, and let's try that on this guy, make a little portrait. That should be nice. Okay, 150 is too close for this lens. Beautiful. Turn this on to regular single shutter. I need to practice and see what the difference is. Machine's going. Let's just work the scene here a little bit and see what we get. Okay, we've got some really nice backlight going on over here, so let's Let's try and get a few of these. Kind of nice, a little tiny baby Joshua tree. Gotta line up our background nice. Zoom out just a bit, right there. Oh, we got a little mini cactus in front, that's fun. Okay, love it. That one might be isolatable. Where's my focus box? Even at 80, 40, 80, I'm too close. So how's my drive been so far? I've gone about 2.5 hours from Highway 91. I love being on the dirt. So if you're trying to isolate with aperture to get that shallow depth of field, there's other things to consider. Focal length, how long is your lens? So this one's a 150. You got your aperture, of course, your f-stop, it's a 2.8, this one. Third, the distance to your subject. How you want to be as close as you can be to your subject and still get the framing right. With the longest focal length, the widest aperture, so the smallest number. And then finally, distance from your subject to the background that's going to be blurry. All those things contribute to how fast that bokeh drops off, how that blurriness happens. So don't just think, wow, I've got a 17 millimeter 1.2 and I'm going to have this amazing blurry background all the time. There's other things in play. The wider the lens, the less that's going to be. But also consider the distance from your subject to the background and from your camera to the subject. Arizona state line. Almost to Mesquite. So when you're doing your off-roading, you can't always tell what the road looks like. And so here we have pretty good drop for the tires. So I'm going to hug that side. It's really not too bad, but I just don't want to fall into that hole over there. It's always a good idea to get out and look before you drop your truck off a ledge. I'm thinking the left side makes more sense. In fact, that side looks impossible. It's getting dark fast, and the road on the map I had does not go out. So we're trying to find the road out. It's a little trickier to find your way out and around in the dark, but we'll see how we do. Getting pretty dark out, and I still haven't found a way through. Looks like some tunnels I don't think my truck will fit into over there. And this looked a little bit iffy to go down, especially if I have to come back up. Seems that if I just keep going this way another few miles, there's a road on this side of the freeway. That's the problem, is the tunnel that they wanted me to go through, just I couldn't fit my truck in it. So I think this will get us somewhere. Right here next to the freeway, I just can't seem to find a way through. Pretty sandy, pretty dark. We're moving forward. Seems like this road's got to go somewhere, doesn't it? Not sure how good this is in darkness. This road would be a ball on a dirt bike, I'll tell you that much. And I kind of think I'm making some progress. So as long as we don't have a fence or something in the way, I think we're gonna find our way out of here. Nothing like a little bit of adventure. Pretty much impossible to hold this camera steady. Just made it through a fence. I'm gonna focus. I don't think my camera can see me. Well, I just made it through a fence. We'll get audio anyway. Just made it through a fence. I can see civilization. I just almost need to get there, and it's getting dark enough that I may need to put on my glasses. Pavement. We made it. Hey. Okay, let's kick her down into two-wheel drive. Go find us a gas station. 5 hours. Found a Maverick nearby. We're going there. So thanks for coming along with me for this drive. 5 hours on the second part. So not what you'd call effective as far as timely, but you could call it a lot of fun.